Yeah, Rich, you know what? This really sounds like a broken record. Johnny Football in the headlines again for his actions off the field. And sports experts say his antics, the patience for his antics, is about gone. From Texas A&M star and Heisman winner, Cleveland Browns quarterback Johnny Manziel is now problem-prone party boy. Around 2 Saturday morning, Fort Worth police responded to a disturbance call at the Berkeley Apartments involving the 23-year-old and a woman who told police she was his ex-girlfriend, seen here in pictures from Instagram. Investigators determined that a possible assault happened either in Fort Worth or Dallas. Now, police say the woman was uncooperative and that she was concerned about the well-being of her ex-boyfriend, Manziel, who was eventually found safe. This incident comes after one in October when police in Ohio responded to a call that Johnny Football was fighting in the car with the same woman, even though the quarterback has never been charged.
It's an issue that's plagued him since he left Texas A&M and came into the league.
Cowboys beat writer for the Star-Telegram, Clarence Hill, says the 23-year-old needs to turn his career and life around.
I know right now that it's going in the toilet.
For the Browns, Cowboys, or anyone else to want him on their roster.
They don't need that type of distraction. Most teams don't need that type of distraction and the guy they have to babysit with all those issues. And again, most people get opportunities based on their talent. He hasn't showed that he's worth them taking a chance on at this point.
It's going to be a big financial investment for a team to bring him aboard.
Criminal defense attorney and former sports agent Chris Lewis says the way to pitch Johnny Football are to focus on his college accomplishments, the fact that he's never been charged, and his fan appeal.
This guy's marketable. People love him. And if you get him on the field and if he's producing, then he's not only going to make himself a lot of money, but he's going to make an organization a lot of money.
But Lewis says money doesn't matter when you don't have sense.
And I think that's what's going to cause teams a lot of concerns. He doesn't appear to learn from his mistakes.
Sports experts say, as we've learned with other troubled athletes, the better you are, the more people are willing to put up with. But there's a breaking point to that, and they believe Manziel is just about there. Rich?
Okay, it's no secret that Jerry Jones has expressed interest in Manziel before. We know he hasn't signed with anybody for next season. What do those sports writers think about maybe him being a Cowboy now?
This is a cornerstone.
Well, Clarence Hill with the Star-Telegram tells me no matter how much Jerry Jones loves Manziel and loved his talent in college, that the team doesn't need or want another distraction. Hill believes Manziel doesn't really fit the role of a backup to Tony Romo. He says the Cowboys need someone who sits back away from the spotlight and wants to learn, not a bad boy that has a track record of drawing negative attention. Just like we all know, Johnny Football has a trend to do.
Quite a story. Thank you, Zahid.
Oh, Johnny Football. Will he ever learn? Yes, the Browns' backup QB, known more for his off-field antics than his game day drives, is at it again. Now cops in both Big D and Cowtown are investigating a possible assault involving Manziel's 23-year-old ex-girlfriend. The incident happened overnight. Cops on both sides of the county line are still trying to sort out the deets of the disturbance. But get this, at one point, FWPD launched its own Air One unit to search for Manziel because there was concern about his well-being. Well, he was located safe. Sound might be another issue. If you're thinking, hey, didn't this happen before? Then you'd be correct. Back in October, cops in Ohio questioned Manziel for a domestic disturbance involving his girlfriend. Are we starting to see a pattern here? So we wanted to know, on the Gary Busey sliding scale of crazy, just how crazy are Johnny Football's actions? Crazy? Not crazy. Lying about partying in Austin during bye week.
Crazy.
Crazy? Not crazy. Partying in Vegas when he was injured.
I think it's crazy, but I don't believe it.
Crazy? Not crazy. Wearing a rumored disguise when in Vegas.
I think it's hysterical. It's definitely crazy.
Crazy? Not crazy. Thinking he actually has a shot at playing with the Cowboys?
Actually, not crazy because we know the history of Jerry Jones.
Dallas attorney Chris Lewis.
And he's going to find himself, if these kind of things continue and he keeps attracting this negative behavior, he's going to find that there's nobody willing to take a chance on him.
Hey, our advice, Johnny, be good.